Part 2. You will hear the head teacher of Rivermead School talking to a group of journalists about facilities at the school that are open to the general public. First, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 14. Now listen carefully and answer questions 11 to 14.
What I'd like to do at this meeting is to tell you a bit about the facilities that Rivermead School offers people in the community. I'd like to start by talking about the new theatre that we've just opened in our school. Its mission is to maximise opportunities for local audiences to experience productions of the highest quality. Amongst other things, this will involve offering a place where professional drama companies in the area can perform. But there'll also be opportunities to host national and international companies, both those which are up and coming and those which have already established a reputation. Details of our first season's theatre programme are already online. I hope you'll agree that it looks very exciting. As well as music and dance, there'll be drama from modern writers, and there'll also be a high proportion of shows aimed at children and families. You'll notice that there is one empty space in November. That's because the Chinese state acrobatic troupe have had to cancel their visit, but hopefully we'll be able to announce a replacement very soon. Now, we're often asked about the theatre's sources of funding. Well, a limited amount of money will come from various government subsidies, but the bulk of the revenue will be generated by the sale of tickets, which is one reason why we'd be grateful for your help in promoting the work of the theatre. In addition, there are opportunities for individuals to support the theatre on a regular basis through its sponsorship scheme. The benefits to donors include access to rehearsals and to show previews. But the new theatre isn't the only facility which is open to everyone. The school also has a small museum. This holds various objects that were found when the ground was excavated to lay the foundations for the building, as well as other historical objects. Entrance to this is free. We also have a state-of-the-art sports hall. This is reserved for our students during term time, but anyone can use it in the school holidays. And our cafeteria is worth a visit. It has a varied menu, and it's open all day to visitors, as well as staff and students.
Before you hear the rest of the talk, you have some time to look at questions 15 to 20. Now listen and answer questions 15 to 20.
Right. I'll just point out some things on the map of the school campus I've given you. First of all, the theatre. That's opposite car park P2 on the south side. You're not allowed to park anywhere except in the car parks. There are two marked on your map, P1 and P2, but there's a new car park which has only just been completed, and that's at the most northern end of the campus. Some people might want to consider coming by bus. There's a good service from the city centre to the school, and the bus stops at the roundabout. That's where it turns round to go back, so you have to get off there. It doesn't go up as far as Park Road. Then, to get to the sports hall, you take the right fork after the main entrance and just keep going past the classroom block. You have to go straight across the roundabout, and it's further on the right-hand side of that road. Then there's the cafeteria. There are various ways to get there because it's at the junction of Park Road and Rennie's Drive, on the north side of Park Road. In nice weather, you can sit outside to eat and admire the view. Then the museum is fairly central. Just go left after the main entrance. Take the first turning on the right, and when you reach a junction, the museum is facing you. Now,
That is the end of Part 2. You now have 30 seconds to check your answers to Part 2.